right. Shalom, everyone. And peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. And I hope you're enjoying your day. About half hour ago, the Islamic Iranian TV published a speech. But this speech is not a video speech. It is a written speech, claiming that this is coming from Khamenei's son, which now supposedly he is a so-called supreme leader. In fact, those people are infidel, kuffar, because the second you call yourself supreme, that is a title for God. For no one is supreme but God. And this is telling you how pagan, filthy, hypocrite they are. They claim they believe in one God, but the fact every one of them is God. I believe strongly that this wicked man is dead. Now, there's no news agency said that. There's no CNN. There's no Fox News. But I say to you, this guy is dead. And I will tell you why. He is already the leader of Iran. Yet, after all this waiting, you remember 2 days ago? Actually, maybe yesterday. I told you it doesn't make sense that this guy, he did not make a speech that excused that he is at risk. Because you don't need to make a speech in public. You can record it by your phone in the basement somewhere and give the file to somebody. I mean, don't they bring food for him? Don't cook for him? So he meet with people, he see people, they can record in the phone of somebody, connected to no internet, to no nothing. And then later he can go outside and he can publish it. So this excuse is obviously false. And I mentioned that to you. And now, after they make an announcement, which is a speech announcement by words, he did not speak, not even his voice. Can't you even record a voice message? No. It's an Iranian woman in the Iranian TV making a speech. And then the wicked Hezbollah, they tried to fix it. And they were able to fix it. Okay, how they fix it? They make a video, which is AI, that he is talking.
ما تا آخرین نفر از میان خود خواهیم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. سلام بر ملت عزیز و مبارز ما. امروز رهبری این امت بزرگ را بر عهده میگیرم تا در راه شهیدانمان گام برداریم و امت خود را از بندگی آزاد کنیم. ما تا آخرین نفر از میان خود خواهیم جنگید تا تجاوز وحشیانه غرب را دفع کنیم. پایدار بمانید، زیرا پیروزی یار شماست و اراده ما هرگز شکسته نخواهد.
He is saying, we will fight, our will not be broken, etc., in the name of Allah. And the cynic between the voice and the word in his lips, it doesn't work. This is an AI. First, if it's a true, then it should be published in the Iranian TV, not in X. The Iranian TV, they read a speech, and the speech is even different from this. So anyway, this guy is dead. If he's not dead, he lost his arms, he lost his feet, he lost his face. He is, you can say he's dead. And then, if he is too heavily injured, there's no way, according to Islam, to hire somebody who is heavily injured to be a leader in the time of war. You cannot do that. You need somebody he can accomplish the mission. Somebody can do the mission to be a leader. Not somebody is heavily injured. Obviously, if you remember in the last time, the day when they announced that the so-called supreme leader is dead, all his family was killed with him. And this guy was there. So if we assume he survived as pieces of meat. Time will tell, and you will see that this guy, either he lost all his limbs, and they said, I'm assuming that they said that they elected him to be supreme leader, in order to divert the attention from the real supreme leader. So the American and the Israeli will look for a dead man or somebody is almost dying. So the real supreme leader, he will be functioning the job. And later, after the war is over, they will say we have to do so. Or they can say he died later and then we elected this guy. They are Shia. You know, Shia, they are the best to practice taqiyya. You will see, and let us see if Christian Prince get it right or wrong. All right? Now here, I have, you know, the Muslim, they have many accounts claiming to be those are like Robert Carter. Robert Carter. Who is this Robert Carter? Are you real? If you are real, call me. Obviously, it's a fake person. But anyway, is that the one who's talking in the video? Maybe we'll see. Let us see what he want to say to you about Islam.
Some kind of threat to... My message to you is, as a fellow Englishman, as someone, a true brew, born British person and native to this fine land, I've got to tell you that you've been fed a lot of lies. You've been fed misconceptions, lies, misinformation by hate preachers, by conspiracy theorists, by nutters online. And the lie is that Islam is some kind of threat to your survival, to your existence, to the future of this country. Well, I'm here to tell you that as an Englishman and a convert to Islam, I know about England, I know about English culture, but I also know about Islam too. And let me tell you something, Islam is no threat. There is no threat from Islam. Islam is a force for good on the world stage. It's probably the world's largest religion right now, and it's growing globally. It's growing here, it's growing in Europe, it's growing in America, it's growing in the East and the West. It's growing globally, and there's a reason for that. And no, it's not because Islam is backwards and barbaric. It doesn't get its followers to go around killing people, killing disbelievers, killing non-Muslims. That's not what Islam's all about. And no, it's not oppressive to women. Women are converting to Islam.
Hold on. You see here, this pervert, when somebody says, I converted to Islam and all what you heard about Islam is false. Islam is not a threat. Islam don't teach hate. Islam is not violence. Islam is the biggest religion. First of all, that is a stupid of you, because at least we are 1 billion more than the Muslims. At least. All right? Secondly, when we say Islam, which Muslims? Because in case you do not know, you idiot. Muslims are billion sect, and each one of them consider the other one is not a Muslim. Even the Sunni are a billion sect inside the Muslim Sunni. So the Sunni is a school, but inside them, as an example, a Muslim Sunni will say Sufi are not Muslim. Go search right now on YouTube, you will find a billion video of them. However, everything you said is absolute false and lie. And we will not shut you out by saying, oh, that's the Islamophobic. First of all, there's nothing called Islamophobic, you donkey. Every airport in the world, they have a special security because of Islam. Not because of Hindus, not because of Buddhists, not because of Christians. And you know that. And you are a monkey, liar. You have no shame. You have no shame. So why we have security in every airport? Before the Muslims attacks, all those Western countries, including America, people, they walk to the airplane. They walk to the airplane. Let us see here if we can show you a video. I'm trying to make it work. Hamas in their own words. Give me a second. Just to show you what the Muslims they say about dominating the world, you coward, and what Muhammad said. And if you are a man, call me. You are not a man. You are a... In fact, all those who convert to Islam, like who? They are the most wicked of you. The gay Sneeko, the gay Andrew Tate, pimps. That's reality. Can you deny that? Let us see. All right, let us see here. We don't make things up. You Muslims are a bunch of liars. And you convert to Islam what? You met a girl, she said to you, I will not take off my panty unless you say Shahada. We know why people like you convert to Islam. Do you like to have sex with kids? As Muhammad, the Epstein founder of Islam? So let's see who is lying, you or them. Death, death to America.
Hamas, founded in 1988, is designated by the United States and European Union as a terrorist organization. Over the past few years, Hamas terrorist attacks and actions have made news. A week before fighting erupted in Gaza, Hamas's leader from Damascus put an end to a short-lived truce with Israel. This, in their own voices, is Hamas.
ستفتح روما كما فتحت القسطنطينية وإذا كانت اليوم هي عاصمة الكاثوليك أو الصليبية التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام يمنع نهضة الإسلام من جديد ستكون عاصمتهم نقطة متقدمة للفتوحات الإسلامية التي تنساح في أوروبا كلها ثم تلتفت إلى الأمريكتين بل إلى أوروبا الشرقية.
Hamas leaders call for the annihilation of Israel.
Hold on. Now the video is long. It's not too long, actually. It's enough to tell you they want to invade Rome, and then it's going to be a center point to invade all of Europe, and then all of South America and America, North America and South America, and then all of East of Europe. And this son of Mut'a is saying to us, those who say to you Islam is a threat, they are lying to you. So who we will believe, a real Muslim or a stupid convert like you? And this is published by Al Jazeera TV. Al Jazeera TV, who are #1 sponsor for terrorism and the Muslim Brotherhood. What is the Muslim Brotherhood? It is international global organization to control the world. This is why you can find them everywhere, in every country. Now, maybe this guy, this Muslim, don't present Islam. Yeah, there is people don't present. Maybe you are the one who present Islam. What about we go and see what Muhammad said? Are you going to say to me now Muhammad is a fake Muslim? Are you going to say to me Muhammad is an extremist? He don't represent Islam? You filthy scumbag. This is your filthy so-called Epstein prophet. Muhammad, as the Jews they say. Read with me. This is your stupid, filthy scumbag prophet. Muslims are the best of mankind. This is what you are trying to say to us. Islam teach good, to do good. The Quran says the Muslims are the best of mankind. Chapter 3, verse 110. But that because Islam teach that Muslims are supremacists. They are white supremacists. You might see somebody, is a stupid Abdul from Africa defending Islam, saying, look at me. He will say to you, look at Bilal. There's a guy, his name is Bilal, he's from Ethiopia. Bilal, he died and he is a slave. Bilal is the slave of Muhammad, bought by Abu Bakr. This is who is Bilal. They keep saying to you, Bilal, Bilal, Bilal. Bilal was the one who cleaned the ass of Muhammad. Bilal was the one who cleaned the bathroom. Bilal is the one who changed his bed. Bilal is his slave. And they say to you, Islam is against slavery, when every verse in the Quran says you can enslave anyone. Muhammad, he bought slaves, he sold the slaves, even he forced people to go back to slavery after their owners freed them. And I can show you tons of reference. So you are the best ever raised for the benefit of mankind. The best for mankind are those who bring them with the chain around their necks. Obviously, Islam is not a threat. Isn't it obvious? So you bring me, they bring you a scumbag like this, and Jazeera TV like this, and they publish a video like that, and now you should relax because Islam is not a threat. When we just showed you, there's tons of videos. I mean, this is not, those are the one they sponsor, Free Palestine, right? They want to control Rome. What Rome have to do with Israel? What East of Europe, do the Muslims, did the Muslims before occupy Europe? Yes, who occupied Spain? They went all the way to England, went all the way to France. They occupy, actually not long time ago, they used to be occupied by the Muslim, Bulgaria, Romania, all those territories. Greece. Islam is not a threat. So why they are going there? By army. Why you want to go and occupy to America? What do you have to do with Brazil? Nicaragua? Are they supporting Hamas, supporting Israel? This is your dream, you filthy scumbag, liar. Are we making things up? And then, if we go in the Quran is so clear. You have to kill the kuffar. Anyone who's a kafir, you have to be killed. And look at you today. You are so weak and you are killing people. What if you are the major force in this world? You're filthy, Muhammad, in his Quran. He says, kill the Christians and the Jews. In fact, the Muslims, they speak about genocide. Look what Muhammad, he did. This is why there is 0 Christians, 0 Jews in the Arabian Peninsula. There's 0 non-Muslims, to make it simple. They say to you, genocide. They are trying to replace the Palestinian. First of all, none of you is Palestinian. There's no Palestinian in so-called Palestine. The Palestinians, they are gone long time ago. And they are not Arab. Those are Arab. This is your faithful prophet in the book of the Jihad. Muhammad, he swear by Allah, if I am victorious, I will certainly expel all the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula. Remember, Islam is not a threat. Islam can live with you, will not expel you. And what if somebody doesn't want to leave his home? We kill him. Who people should believe? Their eyes, their news, their TV, the killing happening every day, the bombs? Or a stupid monkey like you? Robert Carter. Islam bring good to our country like what? Like what exactly? Did you watch the videos of Mimi Hijab saying that we should kill all the infidels? Did you watch the video of Dawah guy, Dawah man? He said that non-believers are like goats, like cats, like cows. Those people live with you in your so-called country. You are a traitor. You are giving your land. You are joining the gang. Maybe you need protection, so you join a gang. And then he said that women are not oppressed. Are you sure? And according to, when you say Islam is the fastest growing religion, Well, this is absolutely false. Go, the Jazeera TV itself said that 6 millions leave in Islam a year. How many? In Al Jazeera TV itself, the same TV station publishing your video. And even I'm the first one who published this video. Even though Al Jazeera TV, they try to hide it. The program was الشريعة والحياة. Let me see if I can find it. And not to forget to mention, 16,000 leaving Islam a day. 16,000 leaving Islam a day. Here we go. This is a Jazeera TV program. I was able to download actually the audio. And actually I had the video. We don't want to play the music. So this is the program. A Jazeera interview with Sheikh Ahmed about the issues of 6 million converting to Christianity every year in Africa. Where is the audio?
أعزائي المشاهدين، سلام من الله عليكم وأهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامج الشريعة والحياة. موضوعنا لهذه الليلة سيكون حول التنصير في القارة السوداء في إفريقيا. فبعد أن كان الإسلام دين الغالبية والغالبية العظمى في تلك القارة، أصبح الآن لا يزيد عدد المسلمين فيها عن الثلث. هذا طبعا وضعين في الاعتبار أن جزءا كبيرا منهم هم من العرب المسلمين. بلا شك كان لحملات التبشير والتنصير دور كبير في هذه النقلة النوعية في الوضع الديموغرافي للمسلمين في القارة. لمناقشة هذا الموضوع يسعدني أن أستضيف اليوم رجلا خبيرا في موضوع التبشير والتنصير في إفريقيا، وإن كان تركيزه على التنصير في المقام الأول، الشيخ أحمد القطعاني، مدير منارة الصحابة للعلوم الشرعية في ليبيا، وهو معهد متخصص في تخريج الأئمة والدعاة. شيخ أحمد، أهلا بك في الشريعة والحياة.
هذه الكلمة أقل بكثير مما يجب، وكما قلنا في أول كلام من حق كل أحد أن يدعو لدينه وهو ما يسمى التبشير. أما التنصير فليس من حق أحد أن يخرج المسلمين عن دينهم.
Listen carefully. It's not the right for anyone to make Muslims leave Islam. This is not their right. They have no right to do that. So the Muslim, they can go to your country and they can give you false information about Islam to convert your kids and your whores. But if you try to save them as a Christian, you have no right to do that. Nobody have the right to take the Muslims out of their filthy scumbag kissing stone religion, worshiping a vagina. It's called the black stone. You cannot do that. We love the black stone. It's a vagina. We put our head in it. And then we claim that we are not pagan.
والشواهد تخرج عن الحصر. الإسلام كان يشكل كما أسلفتم دين أفريقيا الأساسي، وهناك 30 لغة إفريقية كانت تكتب بالخط العربي. انخفض عدد المسلمين في أفريقيا إلى 316 مليون. 316 مليون هذه نصفها من العرب في الشمال الأفريقي. إذن أفريقيا التي تتحدث عنها وهي غير العربية عدد المسلمين فيها الآن لا يتجاوز 150 مليون نسمة. وإذا ما علمنا أن تعداد أفريقيا مليار نسمة، رأينا أنها نسبة أقل بكثير عما كانت عليه في أوائل هذا القرن. بالمقابل ارتفع عدد الكاثوليك من 1 مليون في عام 1902 إلى 329 مليون و882 ألف، ولنقرب الرقم سنقول 330 مليون نسمة في عام 2000 الآن. أما كيف حدث ذلك؟ ففي أفريقيا الآن 1.5 مليون كنيسة. عدد أعضاء هذه الكنائس 46 مليون نسمة. في كل ساعة يتحول إلى النصرانية 667 مسلم. في كل يوم 16,000. في كل عام 6 مليون.
Every hour 667. Every day 16,000. Every year 6 millions Muslims leave Islam to Christianity. 6 millions. And Islam became minority. Now, just to show you how stupid you are, we have your stupid prophet, so-called Muhammad. He himself said that Islam will go drink and become so small, like a snake, like a serpent going inside its hole. Maybe your hole. I will give you the link, guys, for this Al Jazeera TV so you can download this video so it doesn't disappear. Because this guy here, he did a good translation. The first time I publish it, I did it by voice, translation, my voice, reading and translating for you. I mean, what they are saying. But let me give you the link so you guys can download it and spread it. This is what is worry Al Jazeera TV. How many Muslims leaving Islam? They are crying. This is the scumbag Muhammad, the Epstein founder, the one who effed little girls, the one who asked for the hand for Habiba. She was 1 day old. 1 day old pervert. Verily, Islam started as something strange and would again revert to its old position between two brackets of being strange. Strange mean what? Nobody care for it. Nobody believe in it. Strange, not like we're not talking about a person. We are talking about a belief. So it's going to be strange to find somebody, he say, I'm a Muslim. It's going to be rare to find somebody saying, I'm a Muslim. Just as it started, and it would recede between the two mosques. It's going to go back all the way to Saudi Arabia. It's going to be limited in that area. And even in that area, you will see, I can show you more hadith. Says even there's nothing but dogs and cats entering the Kaaba. As a serpent crawl back into its hole. And you come back a hole. You are saying to me Islam is a good religion. Islam is a spread between the dummy like you. Maybe you are a pervert. You want to have 4 women in the bed. Maybe you like to have sex with kids. What is your motive? Tell me. And then he said that Islam is not suppress women. So we show you Islam about killing. Muhammad, he make it clear that I was victorious by terror. By what? By terrorism. Like to who? From a distance of 1 month journey. Are you going to say to me, Muhammad, he don't represent Islam? Huh? Is that your faith? He's come back, Muhammad's talking? And all of this is very authentic? All of this. From a distance of 1 month journey. And it's lawful for me to rape, lawful for me to steal, lawful for me to take the money of those people. It's in front of you. Allah gave him the treasure of all the earth. All the earth will be in the hand of Muhammad. I have been held by terror. Not by peace. I've been held by terror. Who we should believe? A scumbag like you, liar, fraud. or Muhammad, you wicked man, liar. What's wrong with those liars? I mean, do you have a shame, you pervert? When somebody says to you, I am revert, he is saying to you, he is a pervert, because this is the religion of a pervert. Even Muhammad, he promised them in heaven they will F men, not only women. And by the way, there's no women in heaven, there's children's. This is why the wicked Quran says, Kawa'ibun atrab. We are talking about what? We are talking about little girls who just their nipples start coming out. They don't even have a breast. You see here, this is a false translation. The word women is not even exist in the verse. And this word does not exist in the verse. They are kawaib, their breast is just coming out. This is why they are so firm. Kawaib is coming from the word Kaaba. Kaab is the bottom of the thing usually, and it is hard, like your feet, the back side of your foot. This is called Kaab, or even the bottom of your shoes, called Kaab. It's very firm, very hard. This is what Muhammad, he promised them. Child abuse in heaven. And about a threat beside, terrorism and killing and hatred. And you see those women walking in the street with this garbage bag. It's disgusting. And he said to you, Islam is not against women.
Globally. It's growing here, it's growing in Europe, it's growing in America, it's growing in the East and the West. It's growing globally, and there's a reason for that. And no, it's not because Islam is backwards and barbaric. It doesn't teach its followers to go around killing people.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Sure not. I mean, we can show you endless reference about how filthy Muhammad attacking his neighbors who they are headless, which means they have no idea that they will be attacked for no reason. Without warning. He attacked Bani al-Mustaliq just to take their women, robbed their animals and their wealth, and killed all the men who tried to defend. It's in front of you. Did Muhammad came to the town, he says, listen, I am Prophet Muhammad, I invite you to Islam, I'm peaceful, I love everybody, Allah love you. No. They are headless. They were busy feeding their cattle. So he was waiting like a wolf. No man is armed to fight. They are totally headless. He attacked them and he killed the men who tried to defend. And he took all the children. He took who? All the men is killed. He took the women and the children are captive for sex. Islam is not a threat. And this is the story of Juriya. What about the story of Safiya? What is the story of? There is all of them. What about Muhammad saying that after they finish the whole world, all the Hindus and the Buddhas and the Christians, they will be sure there's no Jews left. Islam is not a threat, by the way. Even rocks will share jihad, will join the Muslims in jihad. They will report to the Gestapo of Muhammad. Hey, listen, Gestapo, hello, assalamu alaikum. I am a Gestapo member, Stone. There is a Jew hiding behind me, come and kill him. And this will stay until the last hour. But how you can kill all the Jews before killing all the Christians? You cannot do that. Which means there's no one to resist your crimes. And nobody exists there except the Jews. The Jews cannot even seek refuge anywhere because the whole world will be occupied by you. Because guess what? We will not allow the Muslims to kill the Jews. The same way we did not allow Hitler to kill the Jews. And we killed the guy. The only way to kill the Jews is if you kill all the Christians and anyone who oppose you. And as you see, this is the hour. This is not about the war at the time of Muhammad. Muhammad is speaking of the future. And this coward, he said to us, Islam is not a threat. They lied to you, he said. Don't listen to them. Islam is a peaceful religion, full of peace. How many kids, how many girls kidnapped in Nigeria every day just because they are Christians? What about the women and the little girls grooming in England? This guy did not hear about the grooming of the girls in England. You never heard. Like, how in the world he can hear about it? He don't live in England. He live in Pakistan, London. Londonstown. I mean, everybody in the world heard about the grooming of the Muslims. Just a few weeks ago, they kidnapped a Sikh girl. Sikh girl, she is 14 years old, to rape her. The Muslim Abdul. Islam is not a threat, my friend. What are you talking about? It is not, it's not. Right? What's wrong with those people? How many people they are practicing a grooming in England from the Muslims? Everyone who practices grooming, going after little girls, kidnapping them, is a Muslim. Are we lying? What is their names? Where they are coming from? Muslims. They are your brothers in the faithy religion of Islam. And why they will not do it if Muhammad himself, he groomed Aisha at the age of 6? Right? Islam is not a threat. Is it? Lord have mercy. Now let us hear what he will say more, so we can love more.
Killing disbelievers, killing non-Muslims.
Oh, he didn't kill the disbeliever, killing non-Muslim. That's not true. The Quran is lying. When the Quran says, cut their arms, cut their fingertips. It's not true. This is fabrication, brother. Imagine they will cut your fingers too. Not only they will cut your neck. Imagine install terror, not fear. You see the translation here, fear? The word fear is not exist here. It is terror. And this is the chapter of Al-Anfal. What Anfal present? War, killing, jihad. I will cast terror in the heart of the disbelievers. Why? Because they refuse Islam. Because they disobey Allah Messenger. It's in front of you. Torture them. Cut their fingertips. Cut their necks. Oh, Islam is a nice religion. They are saying to you, kill an unbeliever. That's not true. You know, when they bring you some those dummy Western convert, they present to me that, I don't want you to take it as racist statement. I know people are weird. I am not a black man and I am not Asian. So you can say I'm white man. But I noticed that a lot of stupid people are between the white people. There's a huge number. Like, who is the one screaming in the street to free Palestine? White. And the Muslim using them. Who is the one defending Osama bin Laden? Go watch the videos. White. Imagine American making videos defending Osama bin Laden. Who is the one defending right now the regime of Iran, which is killing gays? And they are gays. I mean, gays, they go to the street and they say, free Palestine, and they are white. I mean, you're stupid. If you go there, they will kill you. There is some kind of mental state for those Western is not normal, There's something stupid about them. The Muslims, they believe in killing everybody who is not a Muslim. And the only way they will not kill you if you became a property for them. So they are free to kill you or not. They want to use you as a sex slave. Are we making things up? Are we? Here we don't give speeches of a stupid fool with the blue eyes. Chapter of killing the kuffar. Are we going to kill them just because they are in disbelief? The answer, yes. All the scholars of Islam agree. Read. Why the translation is not working?
He said, the evidence dictates that every disbeliever should be killed, whether man or woman, whether capable of fighting or incapable, and whether at peace with us or at war. However, the condition for the death penalty is that the person be an adult, therefore, children are not killed. As for women, the evidence dictates that they should be killed. But they are not killed because they become captives by the very act of being captured. They are not killed because they are considered property of the Muslims.
See?
Just as houses are not destroyed once they are taken as property.
See it? The kids will not kill them because they are their slaves. And they will force them to convert to Islam. The women are not killed, should be killed, But if you want, you don't kill them because they become your property. It's not because you preserve their life because they're human. No, because they became now your money. Why you want to destroy your money? The same as when you own a house, do you destroy it? This is what the Muslims believe. This is the garbage of Islam. In fact, they will kill even a monk who never fought anybody.
According to this view, monks and non-monks alike are to be killed for their disbelief. This is because God made killing conditional upon their polytheism, as stated in the verse. Then kill the polytheists. At Taba 5. Therefore, every polytheist must be killed, just as their slaughtered animals and marriage to them are forbidden simply because of their polytheism. Similarly, anyone who changes their religion must be killed for changing it, even if they are not combatants, such as monks. There is no dispute about this. The disagreement lies specifically in the case of a female apostate.
And this wicked potato, he said to us, Islam is not a threat. And they say to you, Islam fight only those who fight it. Okay, hold on. Do you know what does that mean? It's true. But anyone who rejects Islam is fighting Islam. As we just showed you from the Quran. Why they are going to be cutting their necks? Because they disobey Allah and His Messenger, not because they are going to war. In Islam, anyone who opposes Islam is at war with Islam and Muslims. So he must be killed. They fool you, they lie to you, they say they are at war with us. We have the right to defend ourselves. This is not what they are talking about. The war with us is about you don't accept Islam. You reject Muhammad. You disobey to fast Ramadan, to pray to the donkey Allah, the pagan God. So we have to kill you. Even if you are a monk who never have an arm in his hand. Go, so we can laugh at you.
That's not what Islam's all about. And no, it's not oppressive to women. Women are converting to Islam in large numbers.
Those are horny, lonely women who they are looking for anyone to sit in the top of them. And when you say you coward, you son of a whore, that Islam does not oppress women, then who is the one in the Quran says beat them? Is beating women is an act of terrorism? Yes. Huh? Who is the one says beat them? And look at the false translation. This says beat them lightly. Where in Arabic it says beat them lightly? You change the translator, you find a new translation, a new Quran. And the Muslim, they say to you, we preserve the Quran. In fact, even the Quran, from the time of Muhammad, obviously, is gone. However, this is what we have. Or this is a version of it. Because there's many Quran. But however, all of them agree about beating women. Look here, it says, in the previous translation, it says beat them lightly. Here it says scourge them. However, we can bust them easy. We can go to the hadith and we can find that Muhammad, he defended a man who did beat his wife until her skin became greener than her clothing. Type the word greener. And you will find the hadith right away. And this is in Al-Bukhari. How lightly it was beating this woman. It was light beating to the point her skin was greener than her clothing. But remember, it's light beating. And what Muhammad did when he heard this man is beating his wife, In fact, the man is trying to rape the women. Muhammad, he took his side and he said to her, he did not mention anything about beating. He did not say don't beat her. In fact, he just gave them a verse and the Quran says beat them. Muhammad, he said to the Muslim, don't beat your wife as the same as you beat a slave and then you sleep with them. If you want to sleep with them, don't beat them like a slave. How would they beat the slave, the Muslims? They beat them until they cannot move for days or even weeks. He's not saying to them, don't beat them so harsh because this is wrong. He said to them, if you want to sleep with them later, don't beat them. They will not be able to function. And this hadith actually proven to us two things. That beating slaves is absolutely welcome, especially black slaves. Secondly, beating women harshly is extremely recommended. But if you want to have sex with them in the same day, you better not to do it so harsh so she can function with you. Let us see if I can find you the hadith. He did not even say beat your wife. He was talking about whipping your wife. Whipping, not beating. And this is the hadith here, the number, if you want to later get the number. But this is here. Look what Muhammad is saying about whipping your wife. Read it. And this is authentic. This is all is authentic. Look what he said. Then the Prophet, he mentioned about women in his sermon. He said, it's not wise for any one of you to lash his wife like a slave, for he might sleep with her in the same evening. So what kind of beating the Muslims are using? Whipping. And what is the reason not to beat them so hard if you want to? Because if you want to sleep with them in the same night. And what else? Don't whip them the way you whip your slave. The stupid translation, this became a Swedish now. Potato. Anyway, don't whip with the whip your wife the same you whip the slave. And what kind of a slave? Al-Abd, which means the black slave, the N-word. Is he saying this is not right to whip your wife? No. He's saying if you want to sleep with them, it's not wise for you, if you want to sleep with them in the same night, to whip them like a slave. So it's okay to whip them, but not in the night. You want to be wise. Think about it. You want to sleep with her now, today? You want to F her? You want to rape her? Don't whip her in the same day. Whip her tomorrow. And this is Al-Bukhari. Islam is not oppressive for women. This filthy scumbag, he said. But isn't it Muhammad? He says women are half a brain. And this is why women, they cannot be judges. Women, they cannot be leaders. Women, they cannot be anything. They are just sex toys. Muhammad even he made it clear that they are half brain. Who's talking here? Muhammad he claimed that the majority of a human race, and specifically the women of the human race, they will be in hell. They said, why? They said, because you have a lack of wisdom. You are stupid. You are not allowed. One of them, he said, what is our lack of wisdom? He said, isn't it the Quran says that you cannot be a witness? A woman in Islam, by the way, can be witness only in the case of borrowing money. No women allowed to witness in the case of murder. Do you know that? Why? Because they are stupid. The funny is that the most of women, they will go to hell, but Muhammad, he promised them that women from hell will be brought into to the Muslims. To F them. Why? Because they have a desirable front passages. So is it oppressor to a woman to say to her, you are half a brain and you are going to go to hell? And then the reason, one of the major reason, they have their ministry, like monthly menses. Can you believe it? So you have a lack of common sense. You're stupid. And you can judge well the fact, it's a fact. The evidence of two women are equal to one man. Where in the Quran? And the other reason, you have your menses. This is stupidity. This is how stupid Muhammad is. You have a deficiency in intelligence. And Muhammad now is the one, he's a smart supposedly. He said, isn't it the fact, the case that when women, she have menstruation, she neither prays or fast? You stupid, it's you who forbidden her from doing that. So the stupid Muhammad saying that you cannot do that when you have menstruation. Yet this is the same reason they will go to hell. So what about the rest of the week, the rest of the month? Is that enough to make them to go to heaven? No. I mean, look how he's accusing the women to be stupid. But I cannot find more stupid person in intelligence than Muhammad. He is giving them proof, the proof of the fact that she cannot be a witness. But this is the proof you came with. Otherwise, you, Muhammad, you was working for Khadija. Your boss was a woman. She have a lack of wisdom. She was a stupid. She married two men. She buried them so she can't take their money. She was a stupid, right? I agree at the end she was stupid. She became old. She married someone younger than her. His name is Muhammad. Later he killed her. He got rid of her. And he took all the money. He did not dare to marry any other female during her lifetime because she's still the boss. As soon as she died, he started jumping from a woman to a woman. And this coward, he said to us that Islam does not oppress women. We are at war. War with liars, fraud, Al Jazeera TV. You see, even that if you notice, Qatar claimed that Iran attacked Qatar. I say to you, this is fake. I say to you that the attack happened from Iran at Qatar is a request from Qatar. So they can make themselves appear to be the same. It's like, you know, when you have somebody undercover, a police undercover, and then you go and arrest all the criminals except this guy. Obviously, you expose him. Obviously, he is the mole. So what do? You capture them all, you take them to jail. He was one of you. But later you let him go. The accused is in different cell. They will not see you again. So the attack between Iran and Qatar is a big fat lie. Those are Al Jazeera. Those are the Muslim Brotherhood. Those are the people of Taqiyya. They are the enemies of humanity. Anyone who believes that Iran is attacking Qatar is a fool. They are not. In fact, if you look at the attack happened to other countries and the attack happened to Qatar, you will find it so funny. Like, what exactly they destroy there? Go check in Bahrain, go check in Oman, go check in everywhere. Everything is burning. What is burning in Qatar? They better set a fire somewhere. Listen to me, Qatari people. Come back. Set fire somewhere so people will believe you more. You know, like burn a storage somewhere. At least to make it more realistic. All right? So let me repeat what I said to you as summaries of what we spoke of. This guy mostly is dead. If he's alive, he have no arms, no legs, no face. They announced that he is supreme leader to redirect the attention of the American and the Israeli from looking for the real supreme leader. This video is an AI. This is not him. In fact, you do not need to be genius to notice right away. Even the sound does not match the lips.
الله الرحمن الرحیم. سلام بر ملت عزیز و مبارز ما. امروز رهبری این امت بزرگ را بر عهده میگیرم تا در راه شهیدانمان گام برداریم و امت خود را از بندگی آزاد کنیم. ما تا آخرین نفر از میان خود خواهیم جنگید تا تجاوز وحشیانه غرب را دفع کنیم. بیدار بمانید، زیرا
I mean, they are at war and you make a speech of 30 seconds. It's an AI. And everything doesn't match. And even the Iranian TV did not publish this. You know, this is just somebody posting AI his own. So he's dead. And if he's not dead, he is totally almost dead. He lost his balls. They announced that he is supreme leader so they can look for someone who's dead. And the real supreme leader will be functioning somewhere. It is taqiyya practice of the Shia, very well-known practice. In the same time, the American and the Israeli, they keep hunting, and obviously they are doing a really great job, as we see in the videos. They are hunting those wicked regime people everywhere. I wonder, after a month from now, what will be left of you. Even the places where they have their weapon buried under the ground, the American and the Israeli are burying it, which means it's going to be destroyed even if it's indoor, inside, hidden. And for sure, they have a lot of places, hidden places, so still they will have some weapon to use from time to time. However, that is not really what makes you exist anymore, because you became extremely limited. What you built in 50 years of war preparation, you lost it. We did not complete the month. We will see what will happen in a month. You will lose more than what you can repair in the coming 50 years. It's horrible. And as always, the Abdul, they claim to be victorious even when they are beaten horribly. This is the nature of the Abdul. Nothing new. Small brain, takbir, camel urine, and he is victorious. You wipe the floor with him, and then when you start beating them, ceasefire now, ceasefire now. Now Iran because everything is burned. So they said to themselves, let us make the war longer because maybe this is the only way we can do something. What does that mean? We will say to the American, we will not stop attacking back by you stopping back. No, no, no. By making an agreement that you will not attack us again because we have nothing left to be losing. So they will keep attacking ships and oil storages, hoping that that will make a force of pressure on America to come in agreement with Iran of letting us do what we want. But I don't think that will work. And now, Israel is preparing to do a massive invasion to Lebanon, which I support very much. Because it's obviously bombing them from the top will not be enough. You have to clean the ground, push Hezbollah all the way, far away from your borders, and then they will be in clash with the Lebanese themselves, because the Lebanese, they hate them. The Lebanese are Christian and the Lebanese Muslim Sunni. Nobody wants those people. They will be crushed, and now you have no support from Syria because Syria now controlled by the Muslim Sunni terrorists. They hate them very much. So it's a perfect time for Israel to doom the prophet of doom followers. Right? They should not settle with any agreement unless they finish Hezbollah. Enough is enough. Otherwise, they will keep doing this from time to time. You have to finish this organization, the terrorist organization of Islam. You cannot live with them. You cannot survive with them. You cannot coexist with them. This is why they scream death to America, death to Israel. So you better know by now. Afakhai Adrai, he published, let us see, here we go. This is a video of the IDF spokesman in Arabic warning the south of Lebanon to evacuate immediately. And this is the territory they have to evacuate. You see, before Israel, they said you have to evacuate this area. In the beginning, they have to evacuate only here. But Hezbollah did not stop. Then they said, okay, only here. Israel did not, Hezbollah did not stop. Then they said, okay, here. And the Lebanese government, they agree, okay, we will stop. And then the French get involved. We promise you, we trust us, they will not do anything no more. And then they attack again. So then they said, okay, from now on, here to here. Hezbollah did not stop. And now they are going here. Obviously, you have to take all of Lebanon. You have to do the same as you did with Arafat. When you invade all the way to Beirut, and you kicked all those coward terrorists, so-called Arab Palestinian, they are not Palestinian, they are Arab, all the way to Tunisia. And I say to Lebanese people, you will be lucky if Lebanon became part of Israel. Because then you will have life. You will have government. Not like your president, sex toy. Not like your government can't even bring you electricity. Not your government. You know, imagine a judge, a Muslim Shia judge in Lebanon, after the army supposedly decided to fight back Hezbollah. They arrested a bunch of Hezbollah members for having weapon with them, and somebody have rockets in their cars. Rocket, imagine. The judge, he judged that those Hezbollah members, they have to pay $10 penalty, and he released them. Imagine people, they have rockets. Massive rockets. Not a gun. And the Shia judge, this is why you cannot live with those people. A traffic ticket in Lebanon costs you $50. A rocket ticket costs you $10. Just because you are a Shia and you are from Hezbollah. So Hezbollah, they are controlling everything in Lebanon. The court, even the army. You see, many don't they ask themselves why the army is not attacking Hezbollah. But they don't know that the stupid Lebanese, when they sign the peace agreement, like after the civil war, which was not civil, that those members of Hezbollah and Harakat Amal both are Shia, they will be given jobs in the army. Hezbollah and Harakat Amal, they found, oh, that's wonderful. So now they are our members. We don't pay them salary. The government will pay them salary. The government will give them weapon. The government will give them uniform. And they are our men. This is how stupid this government is. So now, big number of those who they are in the army are terrorists. So if they command the army to attack Hezbollah, the only one who will do the command, obey the command, is the Christians and the Muslim Sunni against Hezbollah. All the Shia who they are in the army, they will not. That's why they don't have a country. They force every year that certain number of judges to be given jobs in Lebanon. They have to be sponsored by Hezbollah, approved by Hezbollah. So the only one who can save Lebanon is Israel. No one else. That's why I say to the Lebanese, you better become Israeli, because you fail. You fail to protect your land from the Muslims. You fail to defend it from the Muslims. You fail to have good politicians who they are decent. You are a coward. You follow a guy like this guy, his name is Michel Aoun, who is a filthy comeback sex toy in the hand of Hezbollah. You gave him power for 8 years. He destroyed Lebanon. You're stupid. You don't deserve to have a land. You don't. Let the Israeli take over, and then Lebanon will become heaven again. And you can trust me in that. As long as this country is in your stupid hand, your corrupt leaders, you have no place. You are just looking for visa to go somewhere, to find a job somewhere. Because you cannot find security in your home. You cannot find... There's no electricity. In the year 2026, there's no electricity in Lebanon. So name for me one thing you did not fail. Let the Israelis save you. Give them the job. Help them so they can help you. Stop being stupid. All your leaders are fake, including the Christian ones. Those are the ones who can make your country again. Those are the ones who can make your country paradise again. Stay away from the wicked Muslims. Stay away from Saudi Arabia. They don't support you. They are using you. Don't be a slave of the money of those people. They are just using you. Saudi Arabia support the Christians in Lebanon because they are fighting Hezbollah. The second Hezbollah is gone, they will support the Muslim Sunni to fight you. You know the game. It's time to be smart. It's time to fight the wicked ones. There's too many of them. So with this, I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope We did learn something today, right? I hope so. If you care. I know many people don't even care. But I care. I care for every inch in this earth. For Islam is a cancer, will not stop in one place. So don't think if Islam is infecting an inch in somewhere else far away from you, you are safe. The inch will become two. The two will become three. They will never stop until they infect all the body. And then all the body is dead. You better learn, fight, and be ready for the fight. Otherwise, you will be very sorry. Look at this wicked religion. Wherever they go, they act exactly like a termite. When the Muslims occupied Alexandria, Alexandria was one of the most famous cities of education in the world. They burned the library of Alexandria. What happened to the books of Alexandria, the biggest library in the world? Where we can find it? Gone. Muslims. They want books about drinking camel urine. Al-Bukhari, a Muslim, not scientist. Learn. The wicked will not stop and stay at home. They are coming to your home. This is why I support the Israeli in their war. Many naive do not understand what's going on. They think this is just a war between the Muslims and the Jews. The Muslim, since I was a kid, I hear them saying Saturday first, Sunday next. I could not understand what does that mean. I was just like 7, 8 years old. Saturday first, Sunday next. What does that mean? Okay, Friday before that. What does that mean? It turned to be that they say we kill the Jews first. And then we go and kill the Christians because the Jews now they have a state. Within the territory we thought we took forever. Reality is Islam and Muslims are occupation. None of those called Islamic countries, they own the land. Like which one? Iraq? Belong to the Assyrian and the Chaldean. Which one? Lebanon? Zero Muslim there, zero Arab. Those are Phoenician, Aramaic people. Israel is the land of the Jews. Even the Quran says so, chapter 5, verse 21. What about Egypt? This is the land of the Coptic. What about Algeria? What about Morocco? All of this is occupation. None of those are the Arab land. This is Africa. How even Persia became Muslims? Invasion. Even the king of Indonesia, sorry, the Indonesian converted to Islam because a king, a filthy king, they told him, they advised him, if you join Islam, then the kingdom next to us will not be there to attack us because the Muslims would join the fight to defend you. So he converted to Islam. And then the country became Muslim. It's just about gang. And remember, Israel will be victorious no matter who is going to stand against it. Not because the Israelis are strong, but because God, He promised the Jews to have their land back. And the Torah and the Bible says it clearly that this is a promise forever, not temporarily. I hope we learned. I hope we will share the knowledge with others. For this is very important. And always remember that anything in life can be examined about individual or nation. From their fruits you shall know them. As simple as that. Not from their ethnic, not from their color, not from their height, not from their wide, not from how fat, how skinny. doesn't count in Christianity. This is why Jesus never mentioned in the Bible as how he looked like. For he is the Lord of all. He is the Lord of the black, the white, the Asian. It doesn't matter who you are. For God, he loved the world, not the white, not the black, not the Asian. He loved the world. He sent his only begotten Son. He did not send you an angel. He sent his only begotten Son. So this is a war between those who want to follow the only begotten Son and those who want to destroy every church of the only begotten Son. And the Bible says it clearly, whoever denied the Father and the Son is an Antichrist. And the Bible says it clearly that Israel will be saved. And the Bible promised never lie. And yes, Israel will be saved. And Jerusalem will go back to the Lord. So thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. And God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Yeah.